Hello. So this is going to be the grand finale. Reflection were a no-show. What a team. So, this is Underground Kings versus Nuclear Energy, and let's just remind ourselves of the memes they've decided to put in. Why have I done this?
Requested memes.
Requested memes. These are the two memes that were first posted in the Discord chat when the finals were discovered. Both teams, Jeff requested that the Energy Starter Pack was put on, and Barney retaliated by putting the Tears of Jeff's crisps. So,
what's the Energy? I don't understand. What's the first picture on the Energy Starter Pack?
It's Vale having his greasy hair thing.
Oh wow, great!
It's the Vale
nice.
it's the Vale no shampoo meme thing.
Alright, so they've got the Veil No Shampoo and the skilled Tass Norwegians. You've got Russo with his bill. Corey's around shotgun knife and gets outbagged 24/7. And then you've got the ZSL plays in D1. Are we really doing this? Yeah.
We have been requested to put the memes on, so
You should have seen it yesterday, Arceus. You missed out.
you missed out on Jeff.
But yeah, hopefully we will be starting this grand final. Underground Kings, obviously the way this works is double elimination bracket, so Underground Kings, as the room is actually starting right now, Underground Kings have won all of their matches. They are undefeated, which means going into this, they only have to win one match. If Energy win their match, they have to win another one.
They have to win 2.
Because obviously, they did get eliminated by UK earlier on in the tournament. That means they'll be having to take 2 out of 3 matches to win this one. Obviously, we do have Jeff and Fox as our designated streamers. We've got Underground Kings on the left and Fox on the right.
You've got Underground Kings on one side and one player on the other. Okay. But
One player.
One player. You've got Underground Kings on the left and Fox on the right.
What did I say?
Underground Kings on the left and Fox on the right. But yeah, we've got the memes there. We'll probably get rid of them now. But those were the official memes, otherwise known as... That was the immediate reaction people put in the Discord chat, and we thought we'd just stick it on top of the screen. So this is a funny
I didn't
meme.
agree. I didn't agree to anything. I've been eating my pasta.
Yeah, I've been trying to eat my dinner and getting my maths homework done, but
Good job.
we might quickly switch to Jeff, because I think Fox is a second behind, as he always seems to be the one behind. But
If it's only 1 second, it should be fine. We do have a lone bagger.
we do have a lone bagger. It's going to be King Boo, though.
King Boo off-roader.
King Boo off-roader is what I'm thinking.
They've decided to go back. I'm not too sure if that's like, if they're going to keep running, or that's like Brian's little strat, which he does, where he just sits there and then goes back and goes forward again, but maybe they're just going to be looking for the shock, which makes sense. This is the grand finals. The shock is a really useful item, as we do see Jeff getting caught in the grass there. Trevor Red's for someone. He's going to be able to avoid these relatively easily, though. And gets 5th place Triple Shroom. Is probably just going to hold one for the engine shortcut, might even hold both, as UK do have 4, 5, 6, 7 right now, so Energy do have these top spots. But once again, it's Peach Gardens, that doesn't matter that much.
And as we can see here, Fox is in fact front-running at the point where Jeff is in the middle of the pack. We'll switch over to Fox for a second, as we see that Barney is in fact going to overtake him. There's going to be a star behind them. And
yeah, Barney and Fox just drafting each other, which is going to give him even more of a lead.
Fox did get the back spam as well a few moments earlier, and it's going to be able to pull the banana. We'll switch back to Jeff for a moment, as we see that he in fact had as a Shroom in 3rd place, but gets back spammed by Barney.
Good back spam by Barney. He actually swerved to make that red hit him. Jeff probably wasn't expecting that. That's going to send him all the way back down to 6th, and UK are really looking for a shock here, as they have the majority of the mid spots. Mega is activated by Racer, but I'm not too sure. Oh, Racer does get the Mega Dodge. That's going to take him up into a top 2 position, surely.
Fox is going to certainly be past there, and it looks like UK have got very good spots now.
Jeff clipping the bush there, so that's actually going to slow him down quite a bit. Shall we switch? Oh, the blue shell does come out. He is holding it, so I'm guessing that is prize in first, as you can see on his battle glitch.
And we'll switch to the split for a moment, as we see that Fox, in fact, has the TC. We'll have to see if he can get the pass off that. We see Jeff clearly not wanting to use his blue.
Oh, it doesn't get the snipe off. Gets the snipe off. Oh, he gets the red off, sorry. Doesn't actually able to pass that TC, though, so he's going to get sent down probably to 6th place now, as Jeff and Prize are going to be dodging him. Someone actually goes past him in a bill as well. And yeah, he's going to get 7th from that. May get an 8th place. And that's going to be...
Guess the spots.
It's a beast race. Guess the spots. Top 2, 5, 6, 9. So it's going to be a winning race for UK.
33, 37, 38 to 23.
Is Magic Eagle? That's the thing. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm not sure either. I'm a very useful caster, as we've gathered.
Are you?
apparently. But, yeah, so we have got the need to refresh Fox's stream, see if the delay can be helped in any way whatsoever, or see if it's going to kill
You
Fox's
could just try to
stream.
refresh both again.
Yeah, I've done that already.
Okay.
That's what you're seeing, and what they aren't seeing, but lovely ad.
Who's saying in fact, me or you? I say a lot of stuff consciously, so I don't really know.
I don't know what I say.
I don't think I ever say in fact though.
That might be
No,
me.
maybe it's not Eagle.
We've got an advert popping up on
I cannot see who got first place. Yeah, no, we should definitely swap to the split screen one for the.
We are sorry for this.
Basically, you can't see who's in first, and it's been happening throughout the tournament. It's the reason that this layout was actually a layout used from last year's World Cup. And basically, the MK8 score system's a bit different to the MK we want, as you're actually going to get nice advertisement that popped up there.
Yeah, we decided to advertise, but Jeff is in fact going to be avoiding the red. No, he's getting hit anyway.
I think the red was actually locked onto that energy member, and it kind of got him as well, because I didn't see the warning for it. But that is going to allow UK to take that first place.
Me seeing
Double shortcut is coming out from Fox though in second, so that's going to take him all the way to first. I'm pretty sure he does pull the blue. That's probably going to get thrown out to Fox, as we do see a little bit less of a delay here.
Little bit less of a delay. We'll have to see if Fox is getting blued on there. Yep. And let's see where Fox goes down to on his screen. It's going to be fourth. Yep. So both are kind of in the middle of the pack right now, and we do see that. I think that was Prize maybe that got sniped there, but Jeff with another blue. Unfortunately,
Jeff pulls another blue, but that actually is the UK member in first, so he's going to be holding this for
and Fox gets
probably the majority
fibbed.
of this lap and next lap.
Fox hitting
We
the
do see
fib
Racer
as
in a
well.
star, and Racer's in a star. He's going to be taking double, so he's actually going to be in first place off of that. So that's going to be first for UK. An energy member is up, and that's Prize as well. So this is 4 of the top 5 spots. Oh, that's actually a top 4 now for UK with the blue.
Fox is going to be able to
definitely
overtake, but I don't
Fox
think
is the lone member for Energy. He definitely needs to get up here. If Energy don't have the shock, this is going to be a pretty bad race. Unless Fox may be holding these 2 streams for the double shortcut. He might just get shocked into boxes by his team, but we'll have to see what happens in this next half lap. Jeff's still holding on to this blue though, obviously.
Fox seems
Actually
to
hits
hit
one of
back
them
spam.
bananas.
He hit a fib there this last lap as well. He seems to hit stuff there, but we do see
the shock does come in. It's actually going to TS. Oh yeah, that was definitely an energy shock because Fox waited at the shortcut to let his stream drop in front of him. Jeff getting TS'd with that blue shell, obviously, and this is still going to be a decent race for the side of Underground Kings, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't think the PAL that Fox has got is going to be used either before the end.
The
So
power's not going to be any. They do get 4, 5, 6. Not too sure on who got the top 3 spots. And you can see Felix and Jeff actually got 8, 9. So it might have been quite more of an even race.
I'm going to be seeing that race as a, like you said, a much more even race, but it's still going to be a 33 to 28 in favour of Underground
still a winning
Kings.
race for Underground Kings. Still a winning race for Underground Kings, but that 7, 8, 9 really did kill them. So I'm guessing the energy shock did work out for them. Didn't get them the race win, but it's still better than them having top 4, which they had for like at least 2 laps.
And let's quickly put the second.
Why is there a syringe Twitch emote? Is that actually a syringe Twitch emote?
I think there is.
Or is that just... Wait, what? I have no idea.
Yeah, there is.
Why?
But I don't know. You've got to try finding it. Find your syringe, you druggie.
Well, no, because every Twitch emote has, like, if you mouse over it, it has the usual thing, but this doesn't. Oh well.
Go for that.
How do you do what?
Well, I've copy
do it again.
pasted it.
Oh, you've just literally copied and
Yeah.
pasted
But we're going to be seeing RBC Jeff going for Fox. Fox going away. So clearly a bit of a rivalry between the two, as there has been for quite some time.
I mean, these two teams have always had rivalries. Jeff had this moment where he was convincing that UK were like teaming in a not UK Energy were teaming in a free for all, and then Hexen started getting involved with saying that Energy were teaming in a free for all. And seems to just be a lot of hate towards Energy, but not sure. As Fox does have this 7th place star, this is going to be a pretty decent item for him to hold. No real reason for him to use it so early, since we're only on lap 1 of RBC, and there's a lot of shot potential, especially on this track, which is one of the more skill-based bagging tracks. Obviously, you have to make that respawn and the stairs, so he's going to be holding on to this, as we do see Jeff in 2nd place. Not too sure who that is in first. I think it's Vale. Might be someone else, though.
That's Energy Woe.
Energy Woe, yeah, I know that.
I don't think they'd put Vale in at this time of... It would be night for him. Because it's a Sunday, so he'd have school. So...
Oh, yeah, good point.
Didn't...
I'll do a bit of the
I think they said it was someone called Luke.
So someone called Luke?
I'm not
sure. Oh, it's Nitro Luke.
Nitro Luke.
Is that German Luke? Yeah, it's German Luke.
Okay, so that is actually Nitro Luke.
Exo Luke.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah. Luke obviously a strong front runner. Just still going to be in this 2nd place. Fox hasn't got his star, obviously. But May's actually going to be streaming into 2nd place now. So this is going to be a top 2 for Energy. Not too sure what's happening on terms of the shock. As you can see, I'm pretty sure everyone's driving forward to this rate. We've still got the King Boo there. It's definitely a suicide wall, as we did find out. Obviously, UK do have the choice of match stipulation. That's kind of their reward for going throughout the winners bracket without losing. But Jeff is still going to be in 2nd place now, as he gets that draft off. Fox getting TC is not going to do much for him. Jeff's probably just going to use this room and try and catch up to first, but Luke should be good to go for 1st place. Unless there is some kind of
TC. He does get the pass on Barney.
Barney, yeah, pass on Barney's not going to do much for him.
Oh, Barney apparently has a star, so that's fine.
Still Barney, oh, single Shriminate's really bad.
Have you got some hate for Barney?
Barney, Claw and Fox. Do we?
Do you? You seem to say it was not going to help pushing it to Barney.
Oh, yeah. Luke should be, Luke gets that 1st place. Off of that, Jeff is going to be able to get a comfortable 2nd, and I'm pretty sure they picked up 3-4 as well, not 100% sure. We'll have to wait on that one, but Fox obviously getting them 2 TCs really wasn't beneficial for him, as he's going to get the 8th place. That King Boo is Claw, so Claw's going to be picking up 10th, as we do see 2-3-4, 7-9 coming out from UK, so another race win.
It's going to be a 34-27 race. So, it's not the biggest of leads, but it's still quite sized, the lead.
Tam's ordered me to come here, so now I came. Great one, Dane. Yeah, it's not the like biggest lead, obviously, as you were saying, but after 3 races to be up like this amount of points, it's still pretty nice. It's a good cushion for them to have. Obviously, after 1 GP, there's not going to be much of an impact. There's still going to be like a decent cushion for them to rest on, as I was saying, and they'll have that like substantial lead. But Energy easily can come back into this one. Definitely a strong team. We've seen them win their last match, not the RC match, but the one against. God, I've forgotten already. Who did Energy literally just play?
Who did Battle Alliance?
Battle Alliance, that was the one. Whereas USA is ready, training at boot camp for the amazing World Cup run. As we are going to get the BC free pick. Good track for Jeff, as we have seen him make the Ultra quite a few times during this tournament, actually.
And we're going to be seeing Fox go for a low place box as well. So 2 players going for 2 different styles on this track, with Jeff very confident.
Yeah, Jeff definitely looking to front run this. Gets a green shell. He might try and get the fib up here. Gets a fib, as I just said, and he's able to actually block that shortcut with that, so that's really beneficial for him. As you can see behind him are quite a few Energy members. Fox does get that bill in 9th. Looks like the cut was unblocked, sorry.
You like to...
Fox,
you like to say
I always get that wrong. I get that wrong.
The block has been cut.
Yeah. Fox is going to be able to hold his bill up into 7th. Probably not going to do much with it for now. I don't really expect a lap 1 slash early lap 2 shot
No,
on
no.
BC3.
Oh, he might have to use it if he does pull
Or
this
he might have to
TC off
use,
of
yeah,
Felix, though.
Felix trying to slow down Fox. Fox doing well to avoid it.
No, he's
Actually gets
not
past at
avoided
the
it.
last second though. Fox is forced to use his build, so good pass from Felix forcing that one out as Jeff is still doing a pretty good job of front running this track.
Barney did not get
May is in
billed there,
second,
no.
but May just failed a little bit, so that's actually going to allow a UK member to get into second. So it's going to be a top 2 for them now. Can Fox make the shortcut?
Yes, he can.
Does it quite cleanly. That's going to take him all the way to first. As him and Jeff are going to be right next to each other as we see them battling it out. Jeff actually does get the snipe off, and he's able to pick up that ground trim. And then Fox gets flagged by that single green. And that's going to allow for a top 3 for UK right now.
Fox is going to spam the blue, though. And that is Jeff's.
Spamming the blue.
Jeff getting hit there. There's a shot coming in. That's going to be a dodge for energy as well. May getting the benefit of that. And another blue for... another blue coming into play. It's Jeff's this time, though.
Yeah, Jeff's definitely going to hold this one.
No, he's thrown it. So May's clearly got...
Oh, he has thrown it. So, yeah, May's clearly got up there then. May does get blued, as you can see there. Wait, was that May?
That's not May. That's not May.
No, that was... Did he just blow his own teammate off? Or am I missing something?
I'm as confused as you. I'll be brutally
It really
honest.
looked like he just blew his... Obviously, there's delay, so it's a bit confusing on what's happening. But I'm going to go and rewatch it. I'm pretty sure Jeff just blew Eagle off. Alright, so he just froze it.
Yeah, May's certainly not up there at that point.
He must have been a little bit trigger happy. Jeff does get the second nonetheless, and Fox is going to be able to pull out a third place, but that was a really odd blue shell throw. I have CTGP on my Wii U. I have to wait 7 days. How do I skip the activation?
Unfortunately,
you
you
can't.
You've got to wait the 7 days, but in the end...
It's basically to stop hackers from making new accounts if they don't get, like... If they get profile banned.
It's... If you go onto a website and you get banned and you end up making an alt account, for example, that's kind of what they're trying to prevent here. They're trying to prevent people from making, like, alternate licenses or doing anything that means that they can keep playing and keep hacking.
Also, that was just the third race getting played off the first GP, XX Desert. So we will be. It's not GP2 yet. Yeah, someone was just asking.
It is.
I think May got hit out at first as he threw the blue because I saw May dying. Yeah, May did get hit by an item. It might have been Jeff just throwing it because he thought May was in first, and the second it happened, UK took over the lead and then got blued because of it, so it's unfortunate. Race actually picking up a 52-point GP from that, so props to him. That's going to be a 1.356 GP for UK, and that's going to be a pretty solid GP win for them.
That moment when he can't
106 to 1.
30...
It's 244.
244.
38.
Yeah, there we go. So, I do apologise. My race is played isn't accurate either. That's not gone well.
The guy on the right is better. Oh, damn. Chroma's still not happy about Jeff. What's Race's line colour? I'm pretty sure Race is on green line. Do I watch any anime? No, not really.
I've been told to keep the picture of the syringes on screen. I'll do that then.
Do you want a picture of a syringe?
No.
There was this one anime I watched. I think I've watched like one full anime. And, I can't remember the name of it now. Was it? No, it wasn't Death. There's no... Is there something called Death Parade? Was it Death Parade? Let me check.
Maybe.
Yeah, I watched Death Parade, if you want to know. Basically, it's like a mini game, and then you get to choose about heaven and hell, and it's kind of weird. Who's coming from the losers bracket? That's a good question. The losers bracket team in this war is going to be Nuclear Energy. Underground Kings and Nuclear Energy indeed did play in the second round of this tournament. UK getting a quite decent win. It was around 110 points, I think. So Nuclear Energy do have to win 2 matches in this if they want to be able to win this. UK only has to win 1. You've put some syringes on the screen.
I have.
But anyway, we are going to be going into Mushroom Gorge. Just going to be in a solid first place. Fox is going to have a single shroom in third. Probably going to hold this for the gap jump if he can, as UK do have top 2 right now.
Jeff does avoid taking the final mushroom there, and I think a
Yeah.
lot of people will. This is quite a high division game, so...
Yeah, Fox doing it as well, so... Both of the streamers do seem to still be in these top spots. Fox hopefully will be able to make this shortcut. If he doesn't, it's going to be quite painful for Energy because they're going to be in quite a few bottom spots.
From what we see, though, Fox is in second place, being sandwiched by Underground Kings members.
Yeah, quite a lot of UK members around. Jeff actually does get that red onto Claw, I'm pretty sure, so that's going to send him even further back. If you guys are confused, Energy Claw is actually Fox, and the one with the Japanese symbol is
well.
Claw. Yeah, Barney gets slagged, so Race is still going to be able to hold on to his first place. 1-3-4 with a single shroom in fourth for the side of Underground Kings, and this is looking like another solid race for them. Still no bagging seems to be happening, which is really... Jeff actually able to do that.
He was very confident in taking it as well. It was...
Yeah, he does the slip drift method like most of the time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and...
Will Jeff be able to get this red shell off onto Fox, though?
So long as he doesn't spam all three at a time, probably. Oh, the red!
Yeah,
one of the reds went for Eagle instead!
Oh, one of the reds... I don't think that's Eagle, but it did go for one of the other UK members instead. But that's actually going to allow Energy to get into 2-3 now, so... Bit of a misplay on Jeff, maybe a lag straight past him. That was a bit confusing. Racer may be able to hold on to his first place. The blue shell does come in. It's not going to connect with anyone since it is a little bit too late. Barney hits the Goomba, and that's going to allow a UK member to take the gap jump. That's going to allow a UK member to take the gap jump, and that's going to be a 1-3-5. Not too sure on who got fourth place, but if that was a UK as well, that's going to be a really good race. Reflection giving Energy free win because we felt bad for them. That's definitely what happened. It was... there was a Claw making the gap jump as well, so not that bad, but still a 1-3-5-6-7. Nonetheless, Barney going from 3rd to 8th because of that Goomba. That's a rookie mistake.
That's a very rookie mistake, and we're going to be seeing a 38-23 race there, so the gap gets bigger.
Yeah, it seems to be getting bigger each race, and this is going to be really bad because Energy do need to win 2 wars, and if they get too far behind in this one, it's going to be only harder and harder for them to come back, as UK are running away with this.
All UK need to do is win this war.
Exactly, and they are crowned. The Inject tournament. Why did they call the tournament Inject? With the current state that the Mario Kart Wii community is in, with injected IC, you call it Inject. Just why?
Well, I'm sure there's a decent reason, as we get a hamster in a bowl.
We get the Wonga hamster advert for the use ad block. I'm sure
it's of course it's on Chrome, but I'm not feeling like it right now because sometimes
I don't want to see a hamster in a bowl.
Well, we got fortunate enough to see Grumble Volcano get elected, so there we go. Let's see how long it takes for Fox to load into the map. Grumble Volcano. There we go, finally. Fox's stream has had a bit of a lag again. I might have to refresh yet again in order to fix that. But we do see Fox, in fact, back-spamming. I'm pretty sure that was Jeff that got back-spammed through the whole pack of players that we saw on Fox's screen. Going to be seeing Jeff, in fact, get triple mushrooms as well. Fox got hit, unfortunately, so he will be in a low place trying to get a box. I'd presume at this point he may be trying to go for a shock, given that... No, he's deciding that Felix is too far behind.
If we look at Jeff on the other screen, not too sure what happened since the perspective we were looking at. I'm pretty sure he made the rock hop, though. It would have made sense since he does have 2
I'm pretty sure
streams.
he did make the rock hop, yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to rewatch the stream as it does happen, but Jeff is going to have these triple shrooms, well, these 2 shrooms, sorry, now, in first place. Yeah, Jeff indeed did make the rock hop, so props to him on having these shrooms. He's just going to go for the normal respawn this time, doesn't want to risk it. And that's going to give him a decent break in first with the second place who made the shock as well. Shock does come in.
That's going to benefit Underground Kings even more.
Yeah, the shock did come on Fox's screen, and Fox is a little bit behind, so that's telling us that pretty sure Jeff dodged in the shortcut.
Fox got a bit optimistic, trying the shortcut with a star, didn't manage to make it. And
it is possible to make it with a star, but
it is, but he didn't.
A lot harder. So yeah, this is going to be a top 2 for Prize and Jeff. And Jeff gets another second place stream, and this is going to be really good for him. If he can get to this shortcut unopposed by Barney, this is going to be pretty much a guaranteed top 3 for them. Unless there is another late shock. Yep, Jeff is going to be able to take the shortcut. I'm pretty sure he just about made that.
He failed.
Jeff, what was that?
Jeff, you're the superior player. How have you done this?
I'm not too sure why did he like turn at the last second? He could have just easily wheelied off and made that first. But Jeff accidentally failing the shortcut. That's going to send him all the way back down to 6th, and he gets back greened. So he's going to get sent back all the way to 8th place now, as both of our streamers not having a nice time on this race. UK are going to get 8-9, so maybe a winning race for Energy, but I'm not too sure what happened with Jeff there. That was just a rookie mistake that you can't afford to make.
That's still going to be a winning race for
it's still a top 2. It's still a top 2 for Underground Kings, but that was such an easy top 3. It did look like a controller fail to a point, because he kind of just like turned into it. But yeah, Fox trying to make it with the star 2 times in a row. Unfortunately, didn't go well for him, but not too sure what happened with Jeff there. He's going to get 8th place for it. Jeff fails after injecting the failed. Doctors don't want you to see. Doctors hate him. This is going to be a top 2, yeah, top 2, 7, 8, 9, which is going to be increasing their lead even more. And after 6 races now, it's nearly what's that, 70-point lead? 78?
It's a 64-point lead.
I was just staring at your dashboard.
It's not a 64-point lead, it's a 54-point lead.
It's a 50, yeah.
My leads, my maths.
6 races to come back from that. Is still possible, but UK, I think they've won every race, haven't they?
I think they have.
Unless Energy, I think Energy might have won that one race, but not 100% sure. Track picks are going towards Toad's Factory for the side of UK and Mario Circuit for the side of Energy. Looks like we are going to go to Toad's Factory with another UK pick, though.
And on Fox's screen, it's not even been picked yet, so we can see that there is quite a delay. We'll probably look at Jeff a bit more for this race.
Switch between them individually for this race and then refresh after.
Because every time I refresh, we get a random amount of delay between the two. It was okay, and then I've looked this time and we've decided the delay's bigger.
I blame adverts. I'm going to blame adverts.
I'm gonna blame you. But
anyway, Jeff is going to be able to stream up to 5th place now. If he didn't do that on Grumble Volcano, this would have been such good for him. Such a good race for him, sorry. Because this is one of his favourite tracks, as everyone knows. Anyway, he probably is going to go for this stream shortcut. Oh, actually, did he pull off that snipe?
No!
Jeff, what is that?
No!
Jeff pulls off the nicest fib snipe I've ever seen, and then does that. Oh,
Fox failing as well.
Fox having a little bit of a fail, but that's good. Not going to be as bad. He
Not
will
as
be able
bad
to
as Jeff.
keep his 8th place. 8th place, he is going to slow down for a box to try and get one in 9th. And I'm pretty sure our streamers are going to be bottom 2 now after that one.
From what we can see in the Jeff box, he's in fact only holding a star, so Jeff not as threatening as we may have assumed.
Fox going to be an 8, so both of them looking towards the back of the pack. Fox hoping to try and get a dodge, but as you can see, UK are still this bottom 2, as Fox is actually trying to schlag. He actually did hit Felix. Not able to connect with Jeff though. This is making my performance earlier look good. Oh god, that was good. Jamie's lap 3, that was a good one. Anyway, we are going to have an 8th place for Fox right now. And Fox is still just trying to hold off this
Fox does not like Jeff.
Fox is not a fan.
Fox has got
accusation.
Jeff.
He actually stars Jeff off. So Jeff's going to get sent all the way. And that bottom 2 is growing even larger and larger for the side of UK. There is quite a lot of Energy members back here. As you do see Claw, Barney and Fox all back here. So the other 3 UK members still could be winning the race for them, which would be insane. Oh, the shock dodge does come in. That is UK dodging Claw and Fox, so it's not going to do anything. They're only going to be able to pass their own teammate Barney. And that's still going to be, I'm pretty sure, a decent race for the side of UK. Oh, UK actually getting a 3-4. Is that a 1-3-4? Yeah, UK getting a 1-3-4 off of that, so still a winning race for them. And Barney actually did get overtaken by Jeff with that shock, so it did look like it did help them. Stream equals play worse. Jeff was playing really good, like the other few matches. If we actually look at the data sheet which Luke made a data sheet, and going into day one, like going out of day one and into the start of day two, Eagle had like a 38 average and Jeff had a 32 average, which was two of the highest out of anyone, so definitely the two star players in the UK lineup.
Okay, so we're going to be going...
Obviously, side. Where are we going?
We're going to the 8th
It's like we're
race,
going
is what we're doing. We're also having a reload of Fox's stream, aren't we?
Oh, interesting.
Got to see
Yeah, that
what...
was a good Fibs night.
What advert will we pull today? Is it going to be the hamster?
It's going to be the roller coaster.
No, it's just the stream. Oh no, it's the roller coaster. So we're going to go to Jeff's stream for a minute.
Tom doesn't know what ad block is, though. Sorry.
I do. I just don't have it on Chrome because Chrome, the Flash player, plays up a lot more.
Was it? Like, mine's never played up.
Oh well, mine did on my old computer, so I've kind of never used it.
Well, we are going to get into BCW nonetheless, which is primarily a front-run track. UK having that 1-3-4 is probably going to benefit them if they can hold these top spots. But obviously, anyone can get shroomed at the start. As Jeff demonstrates by getting shrooms in 4th. And I think triple shrooms in 4th is the best time you can get. I think you can get a mega in 4th as well, but triple shrooms...
Jeff's hit the walls.
Really good. Jeff forced to use two of his shrooms from hitting the walls there, so that's going to ruin him quite a bit. Barney is just ahead of him.
Question mark?
Is he going to go for the glitch? He is going to go for the glitch, and he just about misses it. He needed to go a little bit more up. He actually clipped the corner, so he's going to get sent back to 6th now. Should we see where Fox is, or is his stream not loaded?
Let's see if Fox is not... Okay, Fox
is actually holding the bill back here.
There's actually a 5-second delay between the two streams, so that's an interesting thing to look at, but...
I blame Fox.
I do at this point, because you've literally watched me refresh it about 5 times in 8 races, so...
Apparently TK had a 38 average and Nico had 33 as well, so props to them. I know Nico's definitely been playing well, especially in that match versus Relapse. He got like a 54 GP. But anyway, Jeff is going to be holding this power in 7th, which indicates that he definitely doesn't want to screw over his team on this half-pipe section, as he uses it as they all get past it. Someone actually does get hot off as he goes up a spot. As you can see, it's a little bit more delayed as Fox just gets powered there. 6th place Golden, going to try and get the chain off here, as he does successfully. But we do have a blue shell getting pulled by Jeff. Is he going to hold this? Yep, it looks like UK R145 with Jeff holding this blue shell. Fox going to try and keep up at the front of the pack. And it's pretty much just going to be whoever can get the shock, really, because the pack is still relatively close for BCW in this top 5 after 2 laps. Jeff hitting the wall as he tries to avoid that back spam there, so that's going to send him even further down with this blue shell. He actually gets bombed on the ramp, just before the ramp as well. Not too sure why he was reversing.
He just felt
Maybe
he wanted one.
I'm not too sure if he thought he was like in a different place to where he was, but he's probably going to have to go for the glitch here if he wants to try to get a top spot. Does the same as what he does lap 1, so he's probably going to get a bottom spot.
Fox has actually gone up to 2nd, so Barney's failed somehow.
Yeah. Racer's going to be getting this 1st place, though. The shock does come in, but I still think that's going to secure 1st place for Racer.
And a blue for Fox.
Blue shell does come in and hit Fox, but he's
going to be able to overtake,
2nd.
So...
Still looks like a 1-3, which is a solid performance for UK. And once again, they're just increasing their lead slowly and slowly. And it's looking like a little bit out of touch for Energy right now. It's going to be pretty hard for them to come back. There's like, how many races is there?
It's going to be 4 races left.
Yeah. 4 races left, and they're looking at like a 60 to 70 point deficit right now. As the 1-3, 6,
That's
7,
actually
9
a winning race for Energy. No, it's not.
Is that a 1 or a 3?
I can't count. That's not a winning race for Energy. That's a 33 to 28. 33 to 28.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a +5 for UK.
Sorry, I forgot Jeff was in UK for a moment there. 33 to 28.
Jeff in Energy. I think this community will die before we ever see the name Energy Jeff.
Let's quickly remind ourselves of the finalists' memes of choice.
What did Racer get GP1? I swear he got like 53.
I'm pretty sure he scored really high, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Race is nearly on 100 points after 2 GP, so Race is popping off right now. And that's actually going to be a top 3, bottom 2 GP for the side.
Fox's stream is so delayed, it's unreal.
Yeah, we might just have to switch between them one by one.
Let me see, is someone else streaming, question mark? You'll see on the stream I'm literally looking for another streamer.
No one else.
No.
Barney might.
No, he's not.
Barney usually doesn't say he's playing Mario Kart either on that thing.
We'll have a look at some point, but unfortunately Fox's is frozen anyway. There we go. We're
going into the third GP now.
Gonna be really
68 point
Fox's
deficit.
again. But yeah, oh, I've not changed the amount of races.
We've played 8.
We've played 8.
Delay isn't even that bad. Delay isn't that bad, Tom, apparently. Stop making a big deal about it.
What, 5 seconds? Okay.
Just keep, if they want it side by side, just keep it side by side for the other 4 races.
That's fine.
68 points with 1 GP left. This is looking like a desperate mission for energy right now. 68 points is quite the amount to win a GP by. Obviously doable. A top 5 is plus 41. If they can get a top 5 early in this GP, then they're going to be straight back in it. But Mario Circuit coming out from the side of energy. It's not going to be their track pick though, as we are going to go onto Coconut Mall. Picked by, I'm pretty sure that was Barney picking that. Actually, no, that was Price, sorry. Streamers are going to be starting in top 2 though.
Okay.
Yeah, and like time to time, the screen share freezes for like a second. That's when I go silent.
Okay, that's fine. But we see Fox is going to be pulling a set of triple streams. He's going to be taking the cut for a lap 1 and...
yeah, he'll take the full cut. That's going to put him in second easily.
Getting into second place, right behind Jeff. Jeff, in fact, going to try back spamming. I don't think he manages to get...
Yeah, that didn't
Fox,
connect.
But
I think he put it just a little bit too tight. Yeah, we do see Fox actually able to avoid that. He does put a bit on the banana on the ramp. I'm pretty sure Fox is going to, just about avoid that as well. And he's going to hold on to his last banana, obviously, for protection, just in case Fox pulls a red shell, but only has a banana for now.
Fox is going to throw his forwards, pulls a green.
Jeff should be able to hold this first place, because the only real shortcut you've got on Coconut Mall is obviously that shortcut, which we did see Fox take lap 1. Fox actually gets bumped. Fox hits the barrier and then gets bumped into the banana by his own teammates. And that's going to just extend...
Going up the wrong escalator. It's not gone well for Fox.
Yeah, that's going to take him a while to get up there. It's going to get sent all the way back down to 9th place. As Jeff's going to be still in first after that one. And Fox, that's going to look... He's got a decent 2-second lead now. Fox does have the bill, though. So we could see an energy shot come out. And the bill dodge... Bill dodge is probably one of the worst bill dodges you can have on Coconut Mall, because the lines it takes are just really bad. As you can see, it's going really wide here as he activates his bill. I'm pretty sure I just saw my me on Fox's thing on one of the cars as well.
We'll have to see if your me is in fact on the car, but he's going to be able to take the cut here. Why didn't he go full cut?
He tried to get the chain on that, but it wouldn't have given him enough time, and then he actually hits the sign because of that, so I definitely agree with you. He should have taken that full cut. Jeff's going to be able to get the easiest front run on Seam, no shocks or no blues to stop him, so he'll be picking up a first place off this one.
There's
the shock does come in right at the end, but he's so far ahead that it doesn't matter. Fox is able to golden into third place, but the star dodge does come in.
That might be a UK shock. Yeah, that's a UK shock.
That's Racer dodging, and I think that's going to be able to play Racer just about second place. They pass right next to each other, but it's going to be really close.
Yep, that is going to be a top 2 for United. It's
going to be a
Underground Kings.
United. That's going to be a top
Kings.
2, 5, 7, 8. And that's going to be a bottom 2 for Energy as well. So this is going to be pretty hard for Energy to come back, and they're looking further and further out of it as these races go on, and they're going to need pretty much a miracle if they're going to come back in these 3 races.
38 to 23. So let's remind ourselves again of the community memes. Just why not? Why not?
Remember, if you do want to win a match in a 5v5, you have to have 367 points. As a tie is 366 to 366. So UK already on 316 points. All they need is an extra 51 points in 3 races, and they'll be able to get that. And that's really not the hardest task in the world to do, as they just got the top 2 there. And they've been showing a pretty solid performance throughout this whole war.
Also, thank you to the current nearly 60 viewers, in fact. So, quite a lot of viewers here to witness the final of a tournament that's not even ran by the MK board staff. It's in fact run by Nick, who has Zentros, who's managed to run this tournament despite the fact that a few of the teams have had roster issues. We had a drop in the original final of the losers bracket. Reflection dropped.
Did drop. Relapse obviously had their drop against Battle Alliance as well, so 2 matches not getting played, unfortunately. They would have been 2 pretty good matches.
And even before then, we had Alliance of the Titan drop. We had the Sodiumers drop at the last, literally like 2 hours before deadline for registrations was meant to be. But
yeah, that was a pain. Jeff is still going to be in first place though. Mario Circuit, not the track that you want to be trying to front run, but once again, you can front run it if no shocks and blues come in. He's going to be able to use the green shells, which he is pulling to get these Shroombers off these Goombas randomly scattered across the course, and he's going to have a decent lead in first place for now, as Fox still has this start in 9th place.
We're going to see a lot of energy players at the back.
Fox actually trying to go back here, maybe trying to get this shot, completely misses Felix that was, so Fox definitely on last message trying to get the shock out of UK if they have it, but that's going to send him back so much, and he's definitely going to be out of the race as we come into the last lap here. Jeff's still holding his first place, which he's been holding for quite a solid amount of time right now. Coming into the last few turns, Jeff has a 3-second break on second.
That break is, I think, far enough where even if second has a golden, it's not going to do enough for them.
Yeah, just about. It looks like Jeff is going to be able to take this first place. Everyone's taking the shortcut, as you can see on the minimap. Let's see what
he's
going
to snipe himself.
Snipe himself. Barney does get the second, but it's still going to be a 1-3, and I'm pretty sure that's going to put Energy out of it.
I'm pretty sure that will say goodbye to Energy, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's certainly goodbye Energy with a top 3,
it's a top
5.
3, 5, 10.
That's going to be, Tom needs to count, 43 to 18, 19.
It just
18.
seems like Felix seems to be bagging a lot more than Claw is. And Energies just aren't getting the items that they're looking for to try and win this war. Obviously, they've got Racer and Jeff doing quite a lot of front running, and you really need to pull blues or shocks if you want to get someone out first, since it's not that easy to get someone out first unless you get them items, unless you get like a target pack or something. Jeff's going to be on 30 points after them too. Racer's going to be on another 22, so he's already broken 100 after, what's that, 10 races?
Yeah,
on his way to 120 already.
Unfortunately, as we can see, the gap is 108 points. Top 4, or top 5, sorry, is only plus 41, so there is no way for Energy to be coming back into this whatsoever.
Yeah, they're just gonna play these last 2 races out, but
it's gonna be for honour more than for the win.
Obviously, UK have proved themselves as a solid team in the last season, winning Division 2, doing quite well in the playoffs against Zoltanite or BZ2, and then obviously in the finals against the Untouchables. And that lineup was without Jeff, who's one of their main frontrunners. And with Jeff, they've completely stomped this tournament, winning most wars by like more than 100 now. Racer on 116 apparently.
What a time for Jeff. He's unfortunately, I think quite a few people do that. They try going too tight on after the first ramp, and they clip it really awkwardly.
Racer on 116 after 10, so easily getting his MVP for the team and most likely for the war. Jeff gets a golden 8th. Not going to be able to do much with this. If I was him, I would probably just use it in the waterfall section to catch up and then maybe chain it for a box. This looks like what he is going to be able to do. Fox is going to be throwing his reds around. Gets Felix, I'm pretty sure that was, going to throw the other ones forward, which tells us that, yep, that's Racer in 4th place. Don't think them reds are going to connect though, as Jeff does have another golden, it seems.
He elects to hold the golden to take probably the longer cut here instead of taking the waterfall and then just wasting the rest of it.
Yeah, he's going to take this massive cut here where you start here and then obviously take it all the way to the little waterfall section. Does that quite cleanly as he hops into the grass. Barney's going to be in first place by quite a while, so he should be able to hold on to that one.
Ooh.
Jeff actually gets quite an annoying little bump onto the side of the ramp, so that's going to slow him down. As that's going to be Luke in second place, so this is the races that Energy were looking for, to have these top spots and be able to front run. But it's just too little too late at the moment, as Jeff actually does seem to outline there. Luke, I'm not too sure of what happened to him. Barney's still going to be able to hold this first place. Fox goldening up. He is going to be in third. Probably not going to get much of an item to be useful for him. He gets triple shrooms in fourth, actually. One of the best items you can get, so never mind. He's actually going to have a single shroom, just going to use it to try and keep ahead. Jeff's still going to be in third, looking for these snipes onto Fox.
Jeff manages to get the shroom there. And he does have a banana in second.
Yeah,
he might
Fox
want to...
Fox actually failed the shroom. I'm not too sure what happened there. It looked like his green hit the game, but it just didn't do anything. So Fox going to get redded because of that, and there's no way for him to avoid this red, I'm pretty sure, unless he uses the tree. But no, there's no way for him to get rid of that one. And this is going to be another 2-3 for UK. Barney's gone.
Barney's securing 15 points for the team at this point, but...
Barney's getting his inders. Fox does get the blue, and he's just forced to hold that until the end. He's probably going to throw it here to try and get Jeff in second, but I think it's not going to
There's the shock, in fact, so...
Shock does come in...
That's actually a UK shock.
I'm pretty sure that was an energy shock.
Was it? Fox fell off.
Oh my god, Fox. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was an energy shock as Luke dodged first frame.
Oh, I thought Racer dodged in a bill.
They might have dodged. Oh, they might have dodged Racer in a bill with bad communication. But it was either bad communication from some teams or a good prediction from Luke as he dodged first frame.
We are in fact going to be seeing. You said this was an ideal race for Energy, and then they end up getting top two.
It looked like an ideal race for Energy.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They still got the 1-3, but unfortunately they weren't able to catch their bottom spots up, and obviously Fox failing that at the end.
That's going to be a 33 to...
Oh, this is some good stuff. You can't have a Division 1 stream, or any stream without having a Jeff versus Brian. Who hacks?
Who hacks? Well, let's remember the memes of the final. We are sponsored by the Tears of Jeff and the Energy Starter
mean?
Pack.
Energy stands for energy. Funny enough.
Energy is energy. As in the thing that can move or
clearly just
power.
Stealing their name. Clearly stealing their name from the professional League of Legends team. Jacking their name. As Race is going to be on his way for another MVP. That's going to be 3 MVPs in a row if he can get this one. And he's actually on his way to get like 140 points, which is something you really don't see in the finals.
We're going to also see that it's actually a 9-player final race, so...
9-player final race.
Not sure if we're going to want this to count, but it doesn't actually matter in the end, so...
Pretty sure this is going to count anyway. Probably was a member from Energy DCing, as they did get that bottom 3 last race, so... Movie Highway nonetheless, and this is going to be a pretty good race for Barney if he can still hold this first place, because Movie Highway is predominantly a front-run track. If you're in first, should be able to hold first unless someone gets a good draft or a golden on you.
And we're going to be seeing Fox try to get past Prize. Prize, in fact, hitting Barney out of first place. Prize also trying to bump Fox, but bit of lag there, and Fox seemed to bump Prize.
Was it Made that DC'd?
It may have been.
Oh god. Oh god, did he just do that?
Yeah,
I'd be unfortunate if Made DC. This is his favourite track. But Luke able to stream into first place now. This is going to be a top 2 for Energy, and this is just what they needed before, but they just weren't able to do it. Get in these top spots. They easily have the front-running capabilities to be able to hold these top spots, otherwise they wouldn't have got put in D1 anyway. Fox obviously being a really good player. And as you can see, Luke's able to... Well, Blue's going to come in, Jeff's going to have to use his star because of this TC. Might actually be able to combo whoever just got blue. He gets the dodge as well. That's going to give him a single shroom. He actually doesn't get the boost panel, so that's going to slow him down a little bit. So that's still going to be a top... It's going to be a 1-3. Sorry.
There comes the Bill, and the Bill actually takes Magic into first place there.
Yeah, nearly takes out Fox, actually, so Fox doing a good job to avoid that. Not too sure why Jeff went that wide on that section.
And you know, Caster's Curse, and you know you said this was a really good race for Energy.
Yeah.
They're UK's 1-3 right now.
It always happens. It's like the shock is such a powerful item, and it's just what energy seemed to be lacking this war. The only way to get first out of first, like I was saying, is a good target power, a blue, or a shock. And it just seemed that energy were lacking them items to pull. Because UK have had quite a decent job on front running, and when energy are in
Oh!
first place,
Oh, Fox
it's
apparently
a 2-3-4.
lagged Magic.
Fox is taking first, so that's still going to be a winning race
Fox has
for
claimed
UK.
first off of us.
They only got put in D1, so both energies weren't in the same div. That probably is why. They said they tried to make their lineups like match. They tried to do it at equal skill level, but I'm guessing the staff just put one in D1 because there was a lack of teams, I guess. I know that Gun was initially seeded into D1, not too sure why that happened, but that is going to conclude the war, and that's just a solid performance on the side of Underground Kings in this Inject tournament. I mean, if we look at the bracket, their first match, they won by 150. Their second match, they won by 130. Their closest match was their 60-point win in the semi-finals against Reflection, and now they've just gone and beat one of the best teams in it, Nuclear Energy, who actually had the second seed in the tournament. Obviously, first seed was Relapse. Second seed in the tournament, and they've just pretty much smashed them. They've beaten by what? 430 to 304.
Yeah.
130-point lead again, nearly.
126-point lead. And
Racer getting 130 points off of that one, so props to him. Jeff also getting a pretty nice amount of points. As soon as Jeff says he doesn't play well on stream, he goes and MVPs to GP, so well done on him. And next No Condies tournament, I will have my ISOs prepared. It's going to be I'm not too sure what the next tournament thing is happening. There's so much stuff going on right now that we're so confused about. There was supposed to be a CSL council meeting that we were all supposed to go to, but that got cancelled.
A certain person didn't show up who actually organised it and scheduled
Bubbles organised the meeting and it just didn't happen.
Because he didn't show up.
Everyone's still shouting at us to make CSL start before World Cup, and we're trying to make it happen, but looks like this meeting isn't going to happen. People are actually trying to get the meeting done today as well, so
I can't.
hopefully we can get... Yeah. Tom's got a maths test to do after this. But hopefully we can get CSL started sometime soon. Season 7 is going to be pretty hype, as we're seeing quite a lot of good members coming back for the World Cup. Obviously, Skypeless Lounge is around now, so you've got Sean and Mikey playing some more. Quite a few good players are coming back. Obviously, Rob's there to actually host the tournament itself, so we're going to be seeing quite a good amount of members come back. Should be a more hype Season 7. I think the real shout-out goes to UK. Yeah, UK played really well throughout this whole tournament, to be honest. Didn't really expect them to win every single match and do this well. I definitely expected them to get semi-finals or finals because they're such a strong team, but I thought that they would get seeded somewhere against Relapse along the line and go to the losers bracket, but the upset... Is it even an upset, the Reflection beat Relapse? Because Reflection still did have a really good lineup in that war. Yeah, Reflection did win against them.
Reflection did win against Relapse.
Yeah. I think Mikey's dead again. Dead again. It's been like a month.
Is Mikey dead?
If we can get a table of the war, that'd be nice. But I think that's gonna do it for us.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have been trying to give feedback. We've tried to get some new casters in. Obviously, there was MK Boards 2, which had quite a lot of casting happening yesterday. So there is a Discord server for the Media Lounge. If you do want to go give feedback to some of the newer casters, or even me and Tom, then feel free to do that.
I'm sure we'll make a thread soon as well on MK Boards that's more MKWE only hints.
Yeah, there's probably going to be one of them. Table actually does get made, so cheers Eagle for that one. We are going to see... It was Eagle. Who lied? I'm blaming Jeff.
You lied.
Wait, oh no. There's an Eagle saying it wasn't Eagle, but it was Eagle. I thought it'd be Eagle. Eagle getting 92 points. Eagle getting 92 points. Jeff getting 86.
Barney
130 points. Barney MVPing for his team. What is this? I'm joking. May only getting 38 points, which is really surprising.
I'd question some of Fox's decisions in the war, to be honest. He's such a talented player, and throughout the war we saw him make weird decisions. We saw him not take the not take the full cut on Coconut Mall. We saw him try bagging, and they have Claw on the team, and Fox ended up trying to bag.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff said it was suicide rules. If you have Claw, he's proved himself to be a pretty decent bagger.
I know
Although all of these memes are
he's
going
the one
around.
with the meme that's on here, but
Yeah, but I think he's a better bagger than Felix, who doesn't really have that much bagging experience from my knowledge. But yeah, Felix did seem to get the majority of the shocks. Not too sure why May only got 38 points, just had a bad war, I suppose. But UK definitely deserved this win, as they do get the 116-point win. So props to them, winning every match except for one by 100. So well done to them. That will pretty much wrap up what we've got to say for this. Obviously, we've got CSL coming up. Then we have the World Cup coming up in the next coming months. So until who won? Before we end off, are you guys going to cast World Cup together, and who won? Who won? Underground Kings just won. It was a best of 3, but obviously UK only had to win one match because of the first. Who's on which team?
oh, okay. Let's.
Luke's
Who's on which team? Yeah,
Luke's
I'm
posted
ignoring.
his stat sheet as well, so
Yeah, it's
cheers, Luke, for that one. Is this updated with the finals as well?
it looks like it is because there's
Match 5.
there's May's 38 is on the list.
Oh,
so.
yeah. There you go.
Let's-
Look at Luke's
Let's
stat
have
sheet
a little.
if you want to.
Let's have a little look and actually see who the upset
I think
performances are.
TK.
TK.
Ace, it's time.
Oh God.
Vincent, we're done. We don't need your... Yeah, basically Vincent said I was gonna give him my old Skype account so he could call you and pretend to be me in an English accent and cast, but it's a bit too late for him. Are we gonna cast World Cup together?
Probably.
Obviously, yeah, there's probably gonna be some matches where me and Tom are casting together. Not too sure when it's gonna happen or who's gonna be casting with where. Obviously, we are gonna be looking to try different combos to see who's more comfortable with who. There is quite a lot of casters coming in. Obviously, we've got Chloe, Aaron, Spade, Sabby. So we do have new casters who will definitely be looking to use them because I don't want to cast the whole of the World Cup, and I doubt you guys want to listen to me for the whole of the World Cup as well. So we'll give you some variation in that. If anyone else has got any more final questions before we head off, then we'll stay here for another 2 or 3 minutes to answer them. But pretty decent tournament throughout. There was a few mistakes that happened. Obviously, the 3 wins that Relapse gave up. I know that Relapse thought they were going to get a bye, but then they ended up having to play Gun. That kind of annoyed them, but it's just certain things like that that always pop up. So all in all, it was a good tournament, and congratulations. Can you bring back good casters? Oh, shots fired. We've tried to get Eirik back, but he's not interested. Faisal, you're in Wally Wonks, why don't you ask him? Eirik's doing some endgame TV stuff. I'm pretty sure he's got Splatoon tournaments happening during the time. Necro is... God, I'm not even sure what Necro's doing nowadays.
I'm not sure where Necro is.
If anyone from the French community can talk to Necro, then feel free.
Bring back his... What was it called? There was a website that he streamed to.
Oh God,
it wasn't Twitch. It was another one. It was
Is it livestream.com or was it another one?
It was Gamer Live or something .fr. But Necro was a very, very active, very enthusiastic caster.
He was really into it. Like, if you want someone who can really get into casting, then that's definitely him. He had the voice to do it, and obviously, like, he was webcamming as well. And some of the stuff he was doing was insane. He was throwing his headset around.
He was solo casting as well.
Yeah, he was solo casting solo casting 7 hours straight of Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart Wii. So props to him for that performance last year. That was
it would have been
amazing.
Yeah, Level Down would have been the website that.
Level Down.
That's the website that I think he did stream on. It wasn't.
You guys
it wasn't
are all going to be. You guys are all going to be here to play Mario Kart with me in 10 years.
When I'm a 27-year-old, maybe.
I honestly think, I don't know when this community is going to die. We have seen, like, down points where people have just gone. Obviously, the summer is coming up, so people are going to be coming back for them to play the game. But it's really interesting. There seems to be new custom tracks coming out all the time. There's, like, Bean's new time trial thing, which he's doing and developing, like, a tournament, leaderboard, so you can... It's like he's doing a leaderboards. You can recognize what kind of run it is by the way that they play, doing shortcut definition files. So that's really cool. I think this game is gonna probably live for a few more years.
At
It's amazing
least.
since it's been going for 8 years now, and this is probably the
I
most
played on launch
one of the
day.
most yeah. It's one of the most active singular games. I understand that series like FIFA and that lot have been going on for ages, but that's like a new game every year. It's Mario Kart Wii has been going on for 8 years, and it's not close. It's not close to dying, I'd say. So yeah, we'll probably be bringing you quite a lot of new tournaments coming over the next at least year. We'll see how long people stay around, but that's going to do it all from me, unless you have something else to say.
No, I've got nothing else other than good games to the teams that played. Thank you for all making this tournament work. Thanks to the casters and the hosts to the streams for making it work. And thank you for everyone who's been viewing and supporting us all.
And we will see you with the CSL prediction stream sometime in the near future, I'm supposing.
The near future. Maybe a few weeks.
See you later.
Have fun.